Another isekai has arrived, and it's still freshly baked. It's about an average guy gaining special healing abilities after getting accidentally isekai'd. But his healing ability is a very rare type of magic in their world, and the way he's trained to utilize it is even weirder. And just as how the anime's title says it, it's the wrong way to use healing magic. And this time, it's not just one hero getting transported to another world. They are buddies of 3 getting isekai together. Meet Ken Usato, an average performing student for a completely average guy. Suzune Inumaki, the president of their high school student council, and the best at everything in school, from studies to sports and even at being the prettiest. And this is Kazuki Ryusen, her vice president who's always tailing her wherever she goes. Except the bathroom, I think. All the students think that they're dating, but nobody dared to ask them, like ever, until this average guy bumped into them. Apparently, they're not dating. Sure, I've heard that before. High school. And apparently also, they're very friendly and approachable people. But while on their way home one night, the two heard weird bells in the sky. And when Ken stepped closer to them, the gate to another world suddenly opened, and Suzune-san is all excited about it. They were summoned into Linger Kingdom so they can become their heroes, and they will be able to use magic in order to fight the King of Demons. Kazuki was angry at first for kidnapping them without their consent, but the king himself begged for their help and promised to find a way to send them back in a future time. They went inside a room where there's a magic crystal ball that can read magic. Suzune's power is yellow, meaning her magic is of lightning affinity. Kazuki was a white light, which means he's got holy magic power of light. And Ken, he's got green. The mage's reaction here is hilarious. She rushed him back to the king because apparently his green magic power is actually the power to heal, and this ability is the rarest of all kinds of power. But they were unable to hide him from this lady whose name is Rose. She's also a healer just like him, but she's a tad crazier and way more eccentric. He trained through hell under the guidance of Rose, but it's the type of rigorous training that totally abuses the human body and pushes it way over the limit. But Rose made Ken use his own healing powers to keep his own body from going whenever he's at his limit, and so his body became strong, agile, and durable. He's still not nearly as crazy strong as Rose, but he's definitely way stronger than any average guy. And so instead of turning into a conventional battle medic or white mage, he's become a unique hybrid of some sort of white mage and monk. A battle mage, if you will. Even his high school friends are so impressed with how strong he has become, and they got encouraged to train even harder after hearing from Ken that he wanted to do his best in order to help them on their future missions. Gambate. Yeah, I admit that Ken's power and abilities isn't really that special, but that's not really what counts here. It seems that the writers of the story is hoping that the unique skill aspect will be able to carry the story of the series. But really, it's more like the relatable personality of the characters that is actually making the series interesting to watch. So this new isekai is not gonna be just another isekai. Follow for more anime quick reviews.